What's going on? We back once again. It's your boy Goodfella Sports TV. Actually doing, it's your boy CJ Goodfella, by the way, doing a full review of my Labrador Terrier pit mix, or pit Labrador mix. And Labs got a great reputation for being smart dogs. Well, I understand this is the first dog we could walk. He want to walk before it starts snowing harder. It's the first dog I've actually owned. Have his entire family, to be exact, for the most part, not his brothers and sisters. His name is Myles. Most of the people already know. Smart dog, pretty dog, as you can see. Right now I'm allowing him to do what he want to do because I'm taping, but usually listen, all that stuff. And as far as pretty much the review, what I learned about actually having him for a year, I'm actually got him January 12th, thanks to Facebook for the reminder. I got him January 12th, and I'll put some pictures as the thumbnails before and after so you can check them out. But I knew him as soon as he was born. My dad actually has his mother and his father. The father is the lab. Mom is a terrier pit. He has the coat of his mom and, you know, the color of his mom, but his body structure is more like his dad. But we talking about just attitude. He has the pit bull attitude, as far as when he gets his attitude when he don't get his way. He, you know, kind of the teenage thing. He has his attitude. Yes, he does want to piss on everything as usual, you know. But pretty much when you talk about kids, it used to be, you know, kids that actually lived. I'm not gonna put their house out there. I think they still live there, but most kids don't come to the park when it's hot. Let me tell you something about Myles, okay? When we talking about Myles, when he's around kids, around me, or just around public people, it was a problem because he stays in the house, okay? He don't live outside. He goes outside. He runs around in my yard. I got a big backyard. But for the most part, when Myles is pretty much around kids that I want him to know and be friendly with, he love kids. He love playing with kids. If I'm around and the neighborhood kids want to play with him at the park, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they love Myles, you know, and they pet Myles. But my daughter, she 14, when she take Myles to the park, from what I understand, Myles is a terror. He's very protective of her. They sleep together, they play together, they live together, okay? And let me tell you how protective of, that I seen it firsthand, okay? My girlfriend was acting like she was gonna whoop my daughter, okay? And Myles didn't sense that it was a joke. He thought it was serious. But they were playing, and Myles almost jumped up and bit my girlfriend and almost got kicked out the house, which my dog wasn't going nowhere. But he almost jumped up and tried to attack her, and I had to tell him no. You know what I'm saying? And that was the case. I had to tell him no, and he understood after that. But to that point, she never really accepted Myles, okay? She didn't accept Myles for the dog that she wanted. She wanted one of them small ankle biters, and the purpose that I got Myles is because, and I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna let him free real quick. The purpose, come on, go. The purpose that I got Myles for was that I would work nights, and my girlfriend and my daughter wouldn't feel safe. You know what I'm saying? They wanted me to switch to mornings, which at the time, you know, it wasn't the right decision for me and what I can do, okay? So I got him to be a protector dog. Now, naturally, are labs and pit bulls protector dogs, the mix, or one of them? I really don't know. I know German Shepherds have the reputation for being protector dogs, okay? But him, I knew that he probably could be a good fit because his dad was very protective of my dad, okay? He had the mentality. When I tell you I got the family, I mean my dad got the grandfather and the grandmother, okay? Come here. He had the grandmother. He very responsive too. Sometimes I may have to get a little bit aggressive when it comes to like him wanting squirrels and stuff, but I explain that later. So, you know, he's very territorial. He's about his territory, you know. He don't, you know, like anybody step on the grass, anybody step on my property, he's very responsive, and he doesn't excessively bark. You know, he doesn't excessively bark. That's the thing about Myles. If he bark, it's something that's going on, it's something wrong. The worst case scenario, or the best case scenario I got when he barked was, or the lighter was a cat that's outside or whatever. Okay, worst case scenario, crackhead came to my house, must have had the wrong house, must have been trying to break in. He don't play no games. Now, like I said again, he sleep with my daughter, and then when she babysit the kids, he sleeps with them. Now, if I act like I've tried some things before and act like I was breaking into the room or I busted in the room, and he don't play, he gets aggressive. So he has the aggressive mentality. He's not a soft dog. Tough dog, strong as nails, tough, protective dog. What else pros I can give? Very smart. That's the best thing about it. This is by far, I've never trained a dog before. I had help from my dad and YouTube and searching some things up. When we talking about easy to train, I taught him how to sit in 24 hours. You know, he knows how to sit, lay, roll. You know, he knows not to drink and eat no dumb stuff. And we went through the sick process. And one thing, he's a food whore. I guess my dad was feeding him table scraps before I've actually picked him up. But one of the bad things is we feed him table food and we didn't do it the right way. My dad started off, in my opinion, he don't want to admit it, but I bought some chicken wings. Come here, boy. Myles. He doing his own thing right now. But when he get into a sniffing mode, he tough. But he pretty much, I bought some chicken wings and I was watching a football game, Lions to be exact, from Detroit, obviously. And I left. He did not move when I got him. You know, even though I knew him and he would move, you know, when they first started moving, he was feeding off his mom. I would move him and I would put him back on where he's supposed to go so his mom could feed him. He would not move when he got to my house. That's a fact. He would not move. And I left and went to the bathroom. I'm like, well, I can leave my chicken wings on the top of the couch. All my Coney Island chicken wings were gone. Okay? So he liked to eat. So he got the pit bull appetite, hungry all the time. He eat the house out, but he's smart as a lab. Great protector dog. But the cons about him is just the food thing. Anything else, if you a girl and you don't want a big dog, you know, it depends on the stature of the parents that you made him with. But if you want a huge dog, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing now. If you don't want a huge dog, you want a dog that listen, that control, he the one, he's strong. If you don't learn how to walk him, you know, he'll dog walk you. But once you get stern, I show everybody how to walk him. Well, the girls that need to know how to walk him in my life, he listens. When I can let the baby walk him. I had a 2-year-old. My daughter babysit walk him, and he easy on him. Play with the kids nice. So it's really no downside other than the table food thing, where he really a food whore. As far as, you know, him crying through the night, yeah, when we first got him, he used to sleep next to my bed because we would put him downstairs. Because I wasn't intending to keep him. I wasn't intending to keep him, you know, and that's just what it was. I wasn't intending to keep him, and I ended up keeping him. So I didn't end up get a cage. I didn't get a cage or none of that. So you cry all night and wake everybody up downstairs. So he was sleeping next to my bed, and then when he got comfortable I got him about February, around the same time. He got his shots. He got comfortable. He got comfortable with everybody he needed to get comfortable with. We didn't have a problem, you know. So it's not many downsides to the dog. Now the thing about it is, if he get aggressive, he get bit, or he get into a fight, or he get around other aggressive pit bulls or dogs, he'll adopt that behavior. You know what I'm saying? He'll adopt that behavior. But like I said before, easy to train. Not vicious until he needs to be vicious. He protects the family. He protects the fort. He protects me when needs to be protected. And he eat. You know, he got sick a few times for overeating. And I had to fast him when he got sick. But other than that, you know, he's an excellent dog. And I can't say too many bad things about him, you know. Nothing bad about him besides he might be in the street right now. He might get cussed out. And I pretty much lost his toy right there. Myles! Myles! Now I got to get ignorant with him. Myles! Get your ass over here. So there you go. So you got to get ignorant with him a little bit. But, you know, he like to get out and run. And other than that, man, it ain't too many bad things about it, man. I leave him at home, walk around my house. Now, I waited about a year to let him walk around my house freely while we wasn't there. And he pulled out a few clothes if you leave a door or two open, but he ain't tore nothing else up yet. But other than that, man, if I had to say, I'm definitely going to stick with this breed of dog. Definitely gonna mate him. Plan to keep one of his puppies, and keep his bloodline going through the family. But amazing dog, lab pit. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I have no bad experiences. I'll do another review in about 6 months. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, won't miss another video. And I might just start a Myles playlist. More people want footage of Myles and stuff of that nature, so I might just start a playlist. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Also, hold on. Somebody about to walk by him, so hold on. Get your ass over here. Come here. Somebody walking up the street. He's scared. He good now. You know, so he ain't vicious. You see somebody about to walk